everyone, my name is Simran Kapoor and I warmly welcome you all to my channel English Made Easy. Today we are going to talk about the 3 tips, I must say the 3 mindsets to help avoid embarrassment of speaking broken English or of not being able to understand English. Alright, so there are situations when we are learning English and we are trying to speak it. Maybe it's not perfect, but it may be broken, and we are at times we don't understand it, and there are lots and lots of hurdles coming up in our way of learning English perfectly. And during that journey, people are such that they might make us feel low, they might make us feel embarrassed. So, what kind of mindset should you keep to overcome those situations? Today, we are going to discuss about those. Alright, so let's get started with our today's video. And before I start, I would request you to please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that the journey of learning English remain consistent and you keep growing. One more thing, please stay until the end because these 3 mindsets are going to be super strong and you need to keep them in your mind to avoid such situations in your life. So, the mindset number 1 says is you are your own source of strength. Alright? What does it mean? It means that what you think about yourself matters the most than what others think about you. It is you who can make yourself feel inferior or who can make yourself feel superior. All right, the way you think about yourself, the same is reflected back to the people and the same is conceived by the people around you, and in the same way they behave with you. So if you show yourself as a strong, if you keep a strong mindset, the mindset that it's okay if I don't know English, it's not a big deal, it's just one of my various weaknesses. The other person who is in front of me is also not perfect. So if you take this thought in your mind that it's okay, this is just a weakness that I'm working on, and this is a positive, very, very strong point that you are working on your weakness. You're trying to learn something. You know, when you're growing and there are people with you who are not growing, they would always try to pull you down. Okay, they will always try to pull your leg down because they are not sincere enough, they are not disciplined enough, they are not working on their goals, so they can't see others also working on their goals. So the time when you are faced with a situation where people are, are kind of laughing behind you because you are speaking broken English, they are laughing on you because you are not able to understand English, it's okay. Remain cool. Do not mind, not even as for a single second. No need to mind about that, okay? There's nothing to be shy about that. Keep a thought in your mind that it's okay. I know this is I have to face, but after a few months, I would be at a position where these people, the same people, would be clapping for me, or they would be gazing at me with so much of surprise that how I have changed. All right, so let the people do what they are doing. They are just destroying their own lives, and you just keep moving on and keep moving on and keep yourself strong. Okay, so I want to discuss an example of Neeraj Chopra here. He's the one who won the gold for India in Tokyo 2020. So if you must have seen his interviews, he was really blunt. He had a very clear mind process. He had a very clear thought process in his mind, and that was that whenever any interviewer used to approach him, they all were English speakers. So they used to ask questions to him in English. But you know what he used to say to them? भाई हिंदी आती है आपको? भाई हम हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं? He was so confident. Oh, it's okay if I don't know English. I know Hindi and I will speak in Hindi. You know Hindi? Very good. If you don't know Hindi, go back home. I'm not interested to give you interview. So this is the kind of mindset you have to keep in your mind, okay? The thought process 2 or the tip 2 is make fun of your weakness. Yes. I know you guys know this guy, Kapil Sharma. He doesn't know how to speak English, nor he understands it, but you see the way he has made his weakness as his strength and using it to run his business. So learn to make fun of your weaknesses, okay? Make your weaknesses your strength. Because you're not the only one in the entire world with that weakness, okay? There may be so many people who are going through the same process. So it's nothing have to be worried about, okay? Each person in this world has some strengths and some weaknesses too. Some are unable to socialize well. The others may be very procrastinating. So knowing and realizing this fact that each human being is a combination of not only strengths but weaknesses too is very important. So if you are weak in English, maybe the other person is weak in good interpersonal communications. And this does not mean that we must sit stuck thinking about our weaknesses. It will sink us into a shared negativity, which can sure be you improve yourself slowly and gradually. Meanwhile, keep making fun of your own weaknesses. Now, our thought process number 3 is be consistent no matter what. Okay, so no matter how people react, no matter how they behave with you, you must remain consistent on your goal of learning English. Build a habit to ignore. It is a very powerful habit. It is really underestimated, underrated. But let me tell you, once you ignore, it means you are letting go something. And when you let go something, you are letting go of the burden and you're moving forward in your life. The way you get stuck, you get destroyed. So ignorance is a very positive trait. It's a very positive action to take. Okay, it is also a separate activity. Ignorance doesn't mean you are weak. Ignorance means that you are wise, you are intelligent, you know to whom you have to give importance and to whom not to. All right, there's a huge difference. So that's why adopt the habit of ignoring the people and be consistent on your way of learning English. Okay, so stay consistent on your English improvement no matter what. Make your weaknesses your strength, and you are the only one who can make yourself superior. I hope this video was helpful for you, and make sure you keep these 3 thought processes in your mind very, very, very strong, so that you don't get shaken during walking your on the way towards being a perfect English speaker. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Please subscribe the channel, like and share the video with your people. And please use this so that you become a better person in your life. Until next time, take care guys, and I'll see you soon.